Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Here we're going to get right into how I make my juices and berries mix. What you're going to need is a mason jar, whatever, you can get it from Walmart, dollar store, whatever. Here I have fenugreek seeds. They are used to promote hair growth, and it does that by strengthening your hair follicles so that you don't have hair loss, and it also helps with dandruff. I have a measuring tool here that I'm going to use, and I'm going to fill this up. And I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of this, of these seeds. You can use more or less, however you want. There's no real factual reason why I use 3. I don't know why I use 3. I just wanted to use 3. So I'm going to fill this up here and just dump them in the bottom of the mason jar, okay? And then you can save those seeds and put them off to the side. Next thing I'm going to grab is my extra virgin olive oil. I got that from Kroger. You can get it from any grocery store. Olive oil moisturizes your hair, so it reduces like any kind of scalp irritation that you have. It also helps with dandruff. I'm going to actually use more of this than I think anything else. So I'm going to have 5 tablespoons of this instead of just 3. So you're just going to watch me dump that in. And again, you can use as much of this or as little of this as you like. These are just the measurements I use. I typically don't measure this at all. If I was making this for myself, I would have just poured it in there as much as I wanted, and I would never measure it. So this is actually my first time measuring something, so I just kind of usually eyeball it. Next thing I'm going to use is grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil helps with your hair shine and like the vibrancy of your hair. So if your hair is kind of dull and dry looking and doesn't have any real shine, then you want to incorporate grapeseed oil in your hair as much as you can. And I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of this as well. So you just watch me dump that on over. The next thing I'm going to grab is my almond oil, and I love almond oil on my body and on my hair because it smells so good. So I actually ended up using 6 tablespoons of this. Right here, you're only going to see me use 3, but I'm going to add 3 more at the very end of this because I wanted to smell it a little bit more. So I dump that in. Almond oil makes your hair stronger and helps with split ends. So you want to use that as a sealant a lot if you can, if you have it on hand. Next thing I have is avocado oil. Avocado oil has a lot of monounsaturated fats, which helps penetrate your hair shaft, so it doesn't, like, the oil isn't just sitting on top of your hair. It actually is moisturizing your scalp and getting down in your hair shaft, down to your hair shaft, because of the fatty acids it has. So it strengthens your hair and it helps prevent breakage, and I put 3 tablespoons of that in there. This is a natural coconut oil. Coconut oil nourishes your scalp. It helps remove unnecessary sebum buildup from your hair follicles so that your hair isn't just clogged up. I did not purchase this coconut oil in the grocery store here in the United States. Someone brought this back to me from Jamaica, so you will not find this here in the US. And it's actually a solid. I actually heated that up to make it into a liquid. The next thing is the jojoba oil, which strengthens repairs and repairs your hair because of like heat damage or styling a lot or blow drying a lot, and it helps balance your natural scalp's pH. So whatever your pH typically is on your body scalp, it will blend in with that because it mimics your natural pH. Okay, so it won't overproduce sebum or will underproduce. 3 tablespoons of that. Here I have castor oil, my favorite thing to have in my hair. I'm going to end up pouring this whole bottle in as well, but I started off with 3 tablespoons. Castor oil is a type of fatty acid too, and it helps with inflammation, so it promotes hair growth and not hair loss. So you see a lot of people using this around their edges a lot, and to massage your scalp a lot. You can find this pretty much anywhere nowadays, and you see the color kind of change to like a darker color. And yeah, so that's castor oil. It's really good for you, okay? But baboya oil, seed oil is packed with nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin A, D, and E. So all of those trigger hair growth. This one has a dropper, so I just use like 3 dropperfuls of this oil. So you can use however much you like. Test it and see how it does in your hair. The next thing I'm going to use is cinnamon. Cinnamon makes this oil. People always like, you smell like cookies. And I'm like, that's my hair. And so I use a lot of cinnamon here because cinnamon stimulates your scalp. So when you are massaging your scalp, when you're watching TV or anything like that, cinnamon oil will help stimulate your scalp, which promotes hair growth. Lastly, I have here peppermint oil. Similar to cinnamon, it is antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory. It helps with hair loss because of the methanol it has, and it also improves blood flow. So I'm just shaking it down because that was pretty much the end of that bottle that I had there. So I don't really know how many drops of that was in there, but probably over 10. Okay, so there we go. There you have it. That's all that I put in it. All right, and this is what I just had in the house. So every time I make this oil, it's going to be something different because I run out of stuff. Here you see I only have a little bit of castor oil left in there, so I just went on ahead and poured the rest of it in because there was no point of me saving that. So I just dumped the rest of that bottle in. That probably, I don't know how much that was. What you see, I don't know. And then I said, oh, let me smell it. That's how I can tell like if I'm on the right track or not, right? So I was like, nah, I need to add some more almond oil in here. So I added some more almond oil in here, and I think I did 3 more spoonfuls. Let's check. 1, 2. Yep, 3. Okay, so I put 3 more spoonfuls of that. Then I was done for sure, for real this time. So those are all of my ingredients that I put in here this day. So you want to make sure that you have a mason jar. You want to make sure that you stir up everything. So make sure it's all, mixing in there good, marinating and being happy and getting the seeds and everything mixed all in. Then you put your lid on, make sure it's sealed up tight. All right, and that will be it. That was all I did for this portion of the juices and berries mix. Look at that, it's beautiful. Okay. So after about a week of marinating, I actually leave this outside so that the sun can kind of melt everything and it just be kind of charged and activated by the sunlight. And because I had solid substances in here too, so I wanted to kind of melt those down. So after that, you just get you a little container. I got this container at Sally's, and you're just going to pour your oil off into whatever container that you have that you're going to be using to just, easy, so you can just rub it through your scalp. And that is it, you guys. Like I said, if you wanted to get all of this out, then you would just take a sieve it through with a funnel. And I have a funnel I can show you guys. I have like a little bitty funnel here, so I would put the funnel inside of this container. Like, I'm gonna just use this as an example, and then I will put this on top, and I will pour all of my oil from the mason jar into my container so that I don't get the seeds. Okay, if that makes sense. But since I don't have enough space to fill it up, to fill it in, I won't need to do that today. But if you want to pour it into something else, then you can do that, and then you can just discard the fenugreek seeds. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Like, share, subscribe. Tell Pookie come holler at me. Bye.